Today, we're diving headfirst into the legal trenches, navigating the minefields of laws and regulations that can trip up even the most seasoned veteran. Think of this as your legal boot camp, but instead of push-ups and obstacle courses, we're tackling courtrooms, lawyers, and the ever-mystifying world of legal jargon. As a veteran who's seen more legal paperwork than a supply sergeant on payday, and someone who's surveyed hundreds of vets, I've got the intel to help you conquer this battlefield. So strap in, adjust your battle rattle, and get ready to learn the fight for your rights. Legally speaking, of course. But no, by no means is this legal advice. I'm not a legal professional. Before you make any decisions, speak with a legal professional and/or do your research first. The decisions you make are solely on you. Only you can keep yourself squared away. Sponsor. As you know, I've been through the legal claims process myself, and it can be a real headache. That's why I created my VA claims course to help you and other vets avoid the same frustrations and pitfalls. It's packed with everything I learned along the way, and it's designed to make the process as smooth and as stress-free as possible. Check it out. You won't regret it. And for all your veteran benefit needs, head over to simplevetbenefits.com. We've got resources, articles, everything you need to conquer that claims obstacle course. The legal landscape. All right, vets, the legal world can feel like a foreign country. They speak a different language, they have their own customs, and the battles can be long and grueling. But don't worry, I'm your guide through this jungle. We'll start with a broad overview of the legal challenges veterans commonly face, from disability claims and appeals to discharge upgrades and employment discrimination. Think of this as your legal terrain map, helping you identify the potential minefields and navigate the safest route. So, common legal issues. Identifying the enemy. Now let's get specific. We'll dive deep into the most common legal issues veterans encounter. We're talking about disability claims, discharge upgrades, employment discrimination, and even family law issues. We'll break down each issue, explain the relevant laws and regulations, and provide real-life examples to help you understand the challenges and potential solutions. Let's delve into the specific legal challenges faced by veterans, focusing on disability claims, discharge upgrades, employment discrimination, and family law issues. Disability claims: veterans who have disabilities incurred or aggravated during their military service may be eligible for disability compensation from the Department of Veteran Affairs, also known as the VA. The process of obtaining VA disability benefits can be complex and challenging, requiring extensive documentation and medical evidence. Some common issues are establishing a service connection, providing that the disability is related to military service, obtaining an accurate disability rating, ensuring your disability is rated appropriately to reflect its severity, appealing denied claims, navigating the appeals process if the initial claim is denied, discharge upgrades. Veterans who believe their discharge characterization was unjust, erroneous, or in need of an upgrade can apply for a discharge upgrade. This process involves demonstrating the reason for the discharge was improper or that mitigating factors warrant change in characterization. Common issues include understanding different types of discharges, recognizing the implications of various discharge characterizations, gathering evidence to support the upgrade request, compiling documentation that demonstrates the impropriety of the discharge or the presence of mitigating factors, navigating the discharge review board process, present a compelling case to the board. Employment discrimination. Veterans are protected from employment discrimination under the Uniformed Services Employment and Reemployment Rights Act. You with the knowledge and tools for success. Navigating the legal process. The specific steps vary depending on the legal issue, but some common elements exist. Filing a claim or appeal. This is often the first step initiating the legal process. It involves submitting the necessary paperwork, including your claim or appeal form, and supporting documentation to the appropriate authority, the VA, a court, or an administrative agency. Accuracy and completeness are paramount at this stage. For VA claims, this might involve using specific forms and submitting them through the proper channels. For appeals, understanding the specific grounds for appeal and the required evidence is crucial. Gathering evidence. Throughout the process, gathering and organizing evidence remains crucial. This may involve obtaining additional medical records, witness statements, or expert opinions. In disability claims, this could involve undergoing independent medical examinations. For discharge upgrades, it could involve gathering character witnesses or evidence of rehabilitation. Responding to opposing counsel. Legal proceedings often involve interaction with opposing counsel. Responding promptly and appropriately to requests for information or documents is essential. Understanding the rules of discovery and evidence is crucial here. Attending hearings. Some legal proceedings involve hearings where you present your case before a judge, hearing officer, or review board. Preparation is key for hearings. This involves organizing your evidence, preparing your testimony, and anticipating potential questions. For VA disabilities claims, hearings before the Board of Appeals are a crucial stage. Negotiation skills are essential everywhere in life, and especially in reaching a fair decision and reaching a fair settlement. Understanding the potential value of your case and being prepared to compromise are important factors. Trial or appeal. If a settlement cannot be reached, the case may proceed to trial or appeal. This involves presenting evidence and arguments to a judge or jury. Appeals challenge a previous decision by a lower court or administrative body. Both trials and appeals require substantial preparation and legal expertise. The importance of deadlines. Legal proceedings are often governed by strict deadlines. Missing a deadline can have serious consequences, potentially jeopardizing your case. It's crucial to track deadlines, maintain a calendar, or use software to track all deadlines. File documents on time. Ensure all documents are filed with the court or agency by the specific deadlines. Request extensions when necessary. If you anticipate missing a deadline, request an extension from the court or agency as soon as possible. The importance of procedures. Legal proceedings follow specific procedures. Understanding these procedures is crucial to navigating the process effectively. This includes rules of evidence. These rules govern what evidence is admissible in court or at hearings. Rules of civil procedure. These rules govern the conduct of legal proceedings. Agency regulations. If dealing with a government agency like the VA, understanding their specific regulations is crucial. The importance of legal etiquette. Maintaining proper legal etiquette is essential for building credibility, fostering positive relationships with the court or agency. This includes professionalism. Treat all parties involved in the legal process with respect, even if you disagree with them. Civility. Maintain a civil and courteous demeanor in all communications and all interactions. Respect for the court. Show respect for the judge, hearing officer, or review board. Achieving victory. Victory in the legal context can mean different things. Obtaining disability benefits, securing discharge upgrades, winning a discrimination lawsuit, or achieving a favorable outcome in a family law matter. By understanding the legal process, adhering to deadlines and procedures, and maintaining proper etiquette, you specifically increase your chances of achieving your desired outcome. This legal field manual provides the framework for navigating the legal battlefield and fighting for justice. Real life stories, lessons from the front lines. Now let's hear from some veterans who've been there, done that. We'll share real life stories of veterans who face legal challenges and overcome them. We'll also discuss the lessons they learned and the advice they have for other veterans. Think of this as your legal after action report, providing you with valuable insights and inspiration from those who've been on the front lines.
The stigma of military service is interesting because we glorify the service member.
I think stigma is a very strong term when we think about that. more like misunderstanding of what a veteran brings to the workplace.
The biggest stigma that veterans face in the workplace is if you do have trauma, if you do have PTS, if you do have a mental health issue, that you won't be able to be an active participant or high performer or someone that could be contributing.
I never really disclosed my veteran status when I originally started looking for work because I didn't know if it was going to hurt me or not.
Even though you're not applying combat skills, what you're applying is an ability to handle stress, is an ability to react to changing conditions in a very short time period and being able to figure things out.
Give me the chance, give me a little bit of structure and watch me shine. I'm not broken. And when we get that opportunity, you won't regret it.
The video discusses the stigma veterans face in the workplace and offers advice for overcoming it. Here are some key lessons learned and advice I got from them. Challenge the stigma. The speaker emphasizes that one of the speakers emphasizing that the term stigma might be too strong. Instead, it's more about a misunderstanding of what veterans bring to the workplace. Reframe your narrative. Veterans should reframe their narrative and avoid seeing themselves as broken or victimized by their service. Instead, they should focus on the positive skills and experiences gained during their military service, such as resilience, adaptability, and the ability to work under pressure. Educate employers. Veterans can play a role in educating employers about the unique skills and experiences we bring to the table. Be proactive. Don't be afraid to disclose your veteran status to potential employers, but do so strategically and be prepared to discuss how your military experience can benefit the company. Seek support. Connect with other veterans and veteran organizations for support and guidelines in navigating the job market. When you join my course, you also join the community, which has a lot of other veterans that are willing to help and share their stories and help you through yours and possibly help you through yours. Focus on your strengths. Emphasize your transferable skills and experiences such as leadership, teamwork, problem solving, and critical thinking. Be patient and persistent. Finding the right job may take time and effort. Don't get discouraged and continue to network and apply for positions that align with your interests and skills. Another speaker encourages employers to be open-minded and willing to give veterans a chance. He emphasizes that veterans can be valuable assets to any organization. And the Americans with Disabilities Act, the ADA. USERA protects veterans' rights to return to work, to return to their civilian jobs after completing military service, while the ADA prohibits discrimination based on disability, including disabilities related to military service. Common issues include failure to rehire, employers refusing to rehire veterans after their service, discrimination based on disability, employers discriminating against veterans with disabilities in hiring, promotion, or other employment decisions, lack of reasonable accommodation, employers failing to provide reasonable accommodations for veterans with disabilities, family law issues. Veterans may face unique family law challenges due to their military service, such as deployment, frequent relocations, and the effects of combat-based injuries and mental health challenges or mental health conditions. Common issues include child custody and visitation, determining custody and visitation, arrangements that accommodate deployments and relocations, divorce, navigating divorce proceedings that involve military pensions, benefits, and unique financial considerations, domestic violence, addressing issues of domestic violence that can be exacerbated by the stresses of military service. So here are some real life examples. A veteran with PTSD struggles to obtain an accurate disability rating due to lack of understanding about how PTSD is evaluated by the VA. A veteran who was discharged for misconduct related to undiagnosed mental health conditions seeks a discharge upgrade to improve their employment prospects. A veteran with a service-connected disability is denied a promotion due to misconceptions about their ability to perform the job duties. A veteran couple experiences difficulties in their marriage due to the veteran's deployment-related mental health challenges. Also, potential solutions. Seeking assistance from veteran service organizations or attorneys specializing in veterans law. gathering comprehensive documentation and evidence to support claims or requests, understanding the relevant laws and regulations that protect veterans' rights, utilizing alternative dispute resolution methods, such as mediation, to resolve family law issues. By understanding the common legal challenges faced by veterans, we can work towards ensuring they receive the support and protection they deserve. Finding legal help. Assembling your squad. You've pinpointed the legal challenge you face, the enemy. Now, the crucial next step is assembling your legal squad, the team of legal professionals who will champion your cause. This legal recruitment drive will explore the diverse landscape of legal assistance available to veterans, guiding you towards building the right support team. Types of legal help for veterans. So here are some types of legal help for veterans. Free legal clinics and pro bono services. Many organizations offer free or low-cost legal assistance to veterans. These clinics, often staffed by volunteer attorneys, can provide valuable advice and representation, particularly for basic legal needs. Pro bono services offered by attorneys as a public service can also be a lifeline for veterans with limited resources. These options are excellent for starting points for veterans seeking initial guidance or assistance with straightforward matters. VA accredited attorneys. Attorneys accredited by the VA have met specific qualifications and are authorized to represent veterans in claims for disability benefits. These attorneys possess specialized knowledge of VA regulations and procedures, making them invaluable in navigating the complex claims process. They can assist with gathering evidence, preparing appeals, and representing veterans at hearings. Veterans Service Organizations, also known as VSOs. VSOs such as the Disabled American Veterans, DAV, the American Legion, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, which is the VFW, provide a range of services to veterans, including assistance with disability claims, appeals, other legal matters. VSOs often have trained representatives who can guide veterans through the VA system and connect them with other resources. While VSO representation may not be attorneys, their experience with the VA process can be extremely beneficial. You can also check out one of my favorites, which is Wounded Warrior Project. They've helped me quite a bit. Veterans can also hire private attorneys specializing in veterans law or other relevant areas. While this option involves a cost, it can be particularly beneficial for complex cases requiring extensive legal expertise. Private attorneys can offer personalized attention and dedicated representation throughout the legal process. Choosing the right legal professional. Selecting the right legal professional is paramount to achieving a successful outcome. Consider the following factors. Experience. Look for attorneys or representatives with experience in the specific legal area relevant to your needs, such as disability claims, discharge upgrades, or employment discrimination. Accreditation. If your case involves VA benefits, ensure the attorney is VA accredited. Representation. Research the attorney's or organization's reputation by reading reviews and testimonials. Communication. Choose a professional who communicates clearly and effectively, explaining complex legal concepts in a way you can understand, not just telling you, don't worry about it. Fees. Discuss fees up front and ensure you understand the fee structure. From a lot of my experience with veterans, I hear most often that they charge generally 30% of the back pay. Avoiding scams. Unfortunately, some unscrupulous, bottom of the barrel individuals prey on veterans, offering legal services that are either ineffective or fraudulent. Be wary of the following red flags. Guarantees of success. No attorney can guarantee a specific outcome. High pressure tactics. Be cautious of anyone who pressures you into sign a contract with them. Request for upfront fees without providing services. Legitimate attorneys typically earn fees as they provide services. Unsolicited offers of legal assistance. Be skeptical of unsolicited offers, especially by phone or email. Building your team. Your squad may consist of an attorney or a combination of resources, such as a VSO representative and a private attorney. The key is to assess your needs, research the available options, and choose the professionals who are best equipped to fight alongside you. This carefully assembled team will be your strongest asset in navigating the legal landscape and securing benefits, preparing for battle, gathering your intel. Before you head into the legal trenches, you need to gather your intel. We'll discuss the importance of documentation, organization, and preparation. We're talking medical records, service records, witness statements, and any other evidence that can support your case. Think of this as your legal pre-deployment briefing, where you'll learn how to prepare for battle and increase your chances of success. This legal pre-deployment briefing focuses on gathering and organizing the necessary intel, documentation, organization, and preparation to bolster your case and increase your chances of success. Just as a military deployment requires meticulous planning and resource gathering, so too does a legal battle. The importance of documentation. Documentation is the bedrock of any legal case. It provides concrete evidence to support your claims and strengthens your position. For veterans, this is especially critical, as their cases often hinge on demonstrating service-connected disabilities, unjust discharge characterizations, or discriminatory practices. Key documents include medical records. These are paramount in disability claims. Comprehensive medical records including diagnosis, treatment plans, doctor's notes, and test results. Establish the existence and severity of your medical conditions. For mental health conditions, records from psychiatrists, psychologists, and therapists are crucial. Ensure all records are complete and legible. Service records. These documents detail your military services, including dates of service, deployments, awards, and discharge characterization. DD-214s in particular are essential for verifying your veteran status and discharge type. Other important records may include performance evaluations, training records, and any documentation related to incidents or injuries sustained during service. Discharge records. If your case involves a discharge upgrade, all records related to your discharge are essential. This includes the reason for discharge, any disciplinary actions, and character recommendations. Witness statements. Testimonials from fellow service members, supervisors, or medical professionals can provide valuable corroborating. These statements can offer firsthand accounts of events, injuries, or the impact of your disabilities. Other evidence may be relevant. This could include photographs, videos, emails, letters, or any other documentation that supports your claims. So keep all of this in mind. For employment discrimination cases, this might include performance reviews, emails related to hiring or promotion decisions, or documentation of accommodations requests. For family law matters, this can include financial records, communication laws, or evidence of parenting activities. Organization is key. Simply having the documents is not enough. They gotta be organized logically and systematically to be effective. A well-organized file demonstrates professionalism and makes it easier for legal professionals to review your case. Consider the following organizational strategies. Categorization. Group documents by type, medical records, service records, etc., or by issue, each claim disability. Chronological order. Arrange documents within each category chronologically, starting with the earliest records. Labeling. Clearly label each document with the descriptive title and date. This makes it easy to locate specific information. Digitalization. Consider scanning all documents and creating digital copies. This ensures you have backups and makes it easier to share information with legal professionals. With your legal help. Preparation for battle. Gathering and organizing your documentation is just the first step. Thorough preparation also involves understanding your case, clearly define the legal issue you are facing and the desired outcomes. Researching the law. Familiarize yourself with the relevant laws and regulations that apply to your case. Consulting with legal professionals. Seek advice from attorneys or VSO representatives to discuss your case and develop a strategy. Preparing a timeline. Create a timeline of relevant events, including dates of service, medical treatments, and any incidents that contributed to your legal issue. Identifying key witnesses. Determine who can provide valuable testimonies to support your case. The legal process. Navigating the battlefield. All right, vets, now it's time to engage the enemy. We'll walk you through the legal processes from filing a claim or appeal to attending hearings and negotiating settlements. We'll also discuss the importance of deadlines, procedures, and legal etiquette. Think of this as your legal field manual, providing you with the knowledge and tools you need to navigate the battlefield and achieve victory. This legal field manual will guide you through the legal process, from initial filings to potential settlements, emphasizing the importance of deadlines, procedures, and etiquette. Be patient and persistent. Finding the right job may take time and effort. Don't get discouraged, and continue to network and apply for positions that align with your interests and skills. The next speaker encourages employers to be open-minded and willing to give veterans a chance. He emphasizes that veterans can be valuable assets to any organization and that investing in their success can be mutually beneficial. And I totally agree. We want to continue to hear from you. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your voice matters. Now that you're a legal eagle, you need to know what types of claims don't require proof. In our next video, we're breaking down what you can claim that doesn't require any evidence. So don't miss it. Click on the next video on the screen to watch. It's more important than finding a parking spot at the VA hospital.